Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hanksters Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. Today we have an outstanding vehicle to present to you. It is one of our certified units, which means it comes with free shipping at full retail price. It comes with a powertrain and warranty at full retail price, and we own this vehicle. So let's check it out. It is a 1970 Chevrolet 454 Chevelle. So you have a big block Chevelle, chrome valve covers, three things. Number one, you have power brakes. That is a power brake booster mounted to the driver's side of the firewall. You have a cowl tag up there that is in the hood closure that we will have a photo of on our website. And then this fancy chrome contraption down there at the front side of the driver's side of the block is your power steering reservoir. Car is equipped with power steering. No AC. If you're looking for air conditioning in any one of our cars, look for an AC compressor under the hood and a set of AC lines. If you're interested in air conditioning, Hanksters Garage can take care of that for you. We do have the kits in stock. It's like a battleship gray color, kind of a cool combination on this car. The gray with the black stripes and then the black interior. It is a 4-speed center console car. We will show you the interior here shortly. So let's get started with the hood. It does have a cowl induction hood. The cowl induction is not functional. Anytime you're looking at a Chevelle and you want to know if the cowl induction hood is on there for aesthetics or if it's functional, look under the hood for like the gasket contraption and all the wires and hoses running up to the cowl portion of the cowl induction hood. Now, if you want it cowl induction for a cost, we can get it cowl induction over at the garage. Paint on the car is really nice. I believe the stripes are vinyl and then cleared over because I can feel a little lip there, but it does feel like they have been cleared over. The paint on the car is really, really nice. A few very minor imperfections we will show you in the video here, but overall probably an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10 in my personal opinion. Chrome on the front bumper looks good. Chrome clarity's there. No rust around the bumper bolts, anything like that going on. All around your headlights look to be in good shape, paint and chrome. No documentation on this car as to when it was painted, when the interior was done, when the motor had been rebuilt, anything like that. If we had any of that information, we should certainly disclose it. Paint on the front fender on the driver's side, fantastic condition. You have that SS 454 badging. You have 5-star aftermarket wheels, radial tires. There's no paint blisters, bubbles, cracks on the driver's side front fender of the car. It's in real nice shape. Jumping up to our front windshield, you can see the glass clarity is fantastic. No cracks, no chips, looks like relatively new glass. All your chrome that encompasses the front windshield looks to be in nice shape. Chrome clarity is real nice. Car does have a dual set of chrome mirrors, one on the driver, one on the passenger. Chrome drip rail moldings in nice shape. They're installed properly. Glass there on the driver door and on the vent window, both real nice as well. Before we continue down the side of the car, let's take a look up top at the roof. Nice uniform color, nice uniform clear. Paint on the driver door. Now remember how I said earlier about the few imperfections? There's something here got rubbed or nicked there on the driver's side of the door. Maybe when they were putting it together, somebody made a boo-boo, but it's right there. You can barely see it from 2 feet away, but once you get down on your knees and start crawling around like some people like to do on classic cars, you can see it. The paint at the bottom of the door, real nice. There are no paint blisters, cracks, bubbles on this car whatsoever. It's just, like I just showed you, a couple little scratches and chips here and there. Let's look in the driver's side of the car. Door panel in real nice shape. None of the chrome's fallen off. The armrest isn't ripped. Your chrome on your window crank's in nice shape. Take a look in the back seat here. Rear seat belts in the rear of the car here. Your headliner's in nice shape. Just a few wrinkles in it. Nothing major. No punctures, rips, or tears in it. Sail panels are in good shape. Your vinyl on the rear seats are is in nice condition. Seat back looks good, not falling off. Seat cushions up front, real nice. Newer seat cushions and vinyl up front here. Steering wheel looks to be in good shape. I don't see anything cracked. Brand new Chevelle floor mats. Carpeting underneath the floor mats in nice shape. No discoloring, no tears. The center console's brand new. All your gauges, nice and clear, visible. We'll see if what is and is not working on the test drive. Sill plates, Fisher body sill plates in nice shape. Let's check out the rear quarter. So around the wheel opening there, in front of the wheel, behind the wheel, around the wheel, all in real nice shape. No paint issues. If there's usually paint issues, it's around here and maybe down here, but there's none on this car. Door fitment to the driver's side here, pretty good. You can see your body line lines up nicely all the way down the side of the car. Door closure's good. You can see here there's no overhang at the bottom of the quarter there. Like driver door hanging over the quarter or over the rocker. It fits nice and flush to the side of the car. Hopefully the camera picks up how nice that glass clarity is on the entire car. See, like now, the rear windshield, rear window, whatever you want to call it, on this car to me looks like it's newer. You can see at least I can see, hopefully you can see in the video, there's no excessive scratching or chips or anything like that going on. Black stripes on the deck lid, just as nice as the ones on the hood. There's no fading, cracking, peeling, discoloration. The paint on the deck lid and on the tops of the quarters real nice. Nice and slick. The chrome on the rear bumper is just as nice as the chrome on the front bumper. Both front and rear bumper look to be newer. Set of dual pipes coming out below there. 3-inch dual exhaust. Let's take a look in the trunk. No jack, no spare. What you see is what you get, which is nada, just a big empty trunk. Underneath the trunk mat, there's no issues there as far as the trunk pan's concerned, any kind of rust, holes, rot, anything like that. Passenger side of the car. We'll get a shot down the side. The body lines on the car are very nice. That body line runs the length of the rear quarter and then continues onto the passenger side door and then of course onto the front fender. There's two body lines actually, and everything lines up real nice. You can see here, real nice down the side of the car. And look, the door closes nice and flush to the rear quarter. There's no overhang. The door's not warped or protruding out. Before we open up the passenger door, I want to get a shot behind the rear wheel there, around the wheel opening, and then of course just low on the car in general on the rear quarter where a lot of problems occur. The wheels on the car are super nice. They look brand new too. The black's nice. The silver's nice. I don't see any curb rash on anything. Take a look at the still photos. We take photos up close, real up close for you. The quarter window, door glass, all real super nice, super clear on the car. Take a look in the passenger side. So nothing going on with the door panel. There's no warping. None of the chrome is peeling off. The armrest is in nice shape. Dash pad's in good shape. Center console, 4-speed Hurst shifter. A lot of the interior looks new, from the seats to the carpeting to the center console. A lot of money has been spent on this car somewhat recently. I wish I could tell you how recently, but I can't. If we could, we certainly would. How about the bottom of the passenger door, the rocker? There's no issues there down low. Paint blisters, bubbles, cracks. And it's the same thing with the front fender. And the 454 logos are in real nice shape. That's it as far as the paint. I thought there was, maybe it's another car I'm thinking of. I mean, the paint on this car is absolutely fantastic. This was no cheap paint job by any stretch of the imagination. It was definitely several coats of clear and several coats of color on this particular vehicle. It has a real nice look to it. We're going to put it up in the air and check out the undercarriage. Before we do that, let me encourage you to come in person. Hanksters Hot Rods is an internet-based business. We have a beautiful showroom here in Daytona Beach where we house 60 to 70 cars at any given time. However, we conduct the majority of our transactions online. That's why when you visit our website and you see our cars, there's 80 to 100 pictures of each vehicle. There's one of these 20 to 25-minute video presentations. And our sales staff answers many additional questions. You know, does FaceTimes, walk-around videos, sends a lot of emails, texts, spends a lot of time on the phone. Because 90% of our buyers, believe it or not, even though I repeatedly say over and over and over again not to do this, about 90% of our buyers wire us funds and finance these vehicles sight unseen. It's not something I encourage you to do. We are in the market of selling 30, 40, 50-year-old vehicles. It's awesome to sell, buy and sell and collect these cars. It's really a lot of fun. But, you know, I'm used to dealing with these things, working on them, buying them, driving them, fixing them. You, however, may not be. So if it's your very first classic car, or maybe you owned a classic car in the past, but it's been quite some time, we have a friendly and knowledgeable sales staff. Visit our showroom. We'd be happy to pull the vehicle outside for you. You can check out the paint real good out in a natural light. We'll be happy to put it in the air for you so you can check out the undercarriage, the tire condition, your suspension components. We'll let you drive the car, see if there's anything you don't like, the way that it steers, the way that it rides, the way that it handles, the way that it stops, any noises you hear you don't like. This way, when the car shows up wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there's no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. You're not just taking my word for it. Again, fun business, fun to sell, cool sales staff here. Check out the car in person prior to pulling the trigger. Don't get me wrong, people wire us and finance these cars, like I said, more often than not, but it's not something I encourage. I definitely encourage you to visit us in person. Conduct a transaction face-to-face, and then maybe grab yourself a cool item or two out of the gift shop and go have dinner. There's a lot of cool places around here to eat on the water, outside, a lot of cool stuff to do. Daytona Beach. Let's put our 70 Chevelle up in the air and check out the undercarriage, and after that we'll do a short little test drive. Okay, underneath our 70 Chevelle, disc brakes up front. You have tubular upper and lower control arms. Upgraded front sway bar here. You can get a good look at the front seal in the front of the pan and the block. So a lot tells you looks like it's been done fairly recently. You can see the blue up there. It looks like a brand new pan gasket. The side of the block, the paint looks fresh on it. Also the oil pan, you know, we didn't paint up any of that. The block, the oil pan, you know, see how all the bolts look new? They're not painted over. All of those are indications that that motor's been out somewhat recently and redone. Let's move to the back. Here you have dual headers. It's going to go into an X-pipe system. We'll show you here momentarily. Let's take a look at the frame rails on the car and the floor pans. Everything looks real nice here, all the way back. Floor pans look good. Driver's side, passenger side. Cross member that supports the tranny up in nice shape. The exhaust system, once again, looks new. You can see that the pipes are relatively new. The mufflers look relatively new. E-brakes hooked up. That does function. I don't see any leaks on the tranny whatsoever. Side cover here looks nice and dry. Tranny mount looks good there, the rubber on the tranny mount. Let's continue back on the car. We'll show you the mufflers here, and then we'll show you also the rear brakes, which are drum. To pair with that big block up front, we do have a 12-bolt rear here. Upgraded rear sway bar. I told you drum brakes in the rear. The tire condition and tread is real good. So you see there between your treads, there's no dry rotting or cracking. And then the wear bars, I don't know if you can see that with the light, but wear bars are right there. They're way down inside the tread. There's plenty of tread life left on these tires. They are from 23, so. 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. Let's put it down on the ground and we'll take it out on a test drive and see how it runs out. Before we do that, let's talk about our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is generally the most common form of payment because it puts the funds there the same day or the following business morning, depending on what type of day it was done, what time of day it was done, and then we can start preparing your vehicle for shipment that much sooner. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will require a 10% down payment, and they will do up to 15 years on these cars. Now, your qualifications are going to be based on your credit score, your debt-to-income ratio, time on the job, things like that. But even if your credit score is perfect, you're going to have to put down 10%. That's just a requirement that they have. If your debt-to-income is a little higher, or maybe you can't prove all of your income, or your score is a little weaker, they're going to require probably 15 to 20% down, but 10% is the minimum. There's no prepayment penalty in it. It's a simple interest loan. Therefore, if your payment works out to be $700 a month and you pay $1,000, the extra $300 goes towards principal. Also, there's no prepayment penalty. So if you take it out for 10 years and you decide to pay it off in 12 months, they aren't going to penalize you any kind of fee for doing that. Once the vehicle is paid in full, it goes through a pre-delivery inspection. We check the lug nut torque, tire pressure, make sure the air blows cold if equipped, brake lights, wipers, horn. They're old cars. Anything can start leaking, anything can fail, anything can stop working in any given moment. Therefore, we put the vehicle through one last shakedown to give it the green light prior to it heading your direction. Once the car is through inspection, it goes through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. We can typically have a truck here within 48 hours. However, if you're in a more difficult or rural, remote destination, allow us 4, 5, 6 business days, but we will get your car to you as quickly as we possibly can. We know you're excited to get your new ride. We're happy we earned your business as a customer, so I promise you we'll get this thing to you just as soon as we possibly can. Let's set our 70 Chevelle down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you how it runs out. Okay, inside our 70 Chevelle, horn, turn signals, driver's side. While we're there, let's do tack. 1,175 is the miles on the odometer. Title reads exempt, true miles unknown. Clock is actually ticking. Fuel gauge works, temp gauge works. Radio does not work. The radio is brand new. I can tell you why it doesn't work. We put it in there. There was just a hole in the dash because the gentleman restoring this car never put one in there. So we put a radio in there for aesthetics. If you want it to work, that's on you. Or you can call Nate after the transaction and he can make it work for you, but you're gonna have to put speakers in, speaker wire, and all that fun stuff. 4-speed center console. Dash pad's in great shape. Rear view mirror looks brand new. Headliner's new. Car idle's real nice. We'll keep an eye on the temp gauge. You can see it's come up a little bit there. We've just been running a short time. So let's drive it, see how it runs. Oh, by the way, we are marketing the vehicle as a true SS car. For those of you that know Chevelles, there's no way to prove the car is a true SS in 1970 without a factory build sheet. So if you don't think it's a true SS car, that's okay. We have no way to prove it one way or the other, but we are marketing it as a true SS car. Let's drive it. This car is powerful. It'll get up and go. Speedo's working. It's not bouncing around. Temp is coming up. Car has real nice tight steering. Shifter is barely moving. There's no vibration in the engine or the tranny. There's no tire vibration. Car tracks nice and straight. This is a sweet ride. The response in the throttle is really good. I'm going to show you the brakes here in just a few moments. And we'll run it through all 4 gears, probably get it up to 55, 60, something like that. Brakes, I mean, you're stopping as soon as you touch the pedal. Really nice brakes on the car. No vibration or pulsation out of the brakes whatsoever. Okay, these people are turning, so we'll... Oh, I lied. That was 80. You know, I get to drive a lot of cars, and a lot of 396 and 454 cars. This car is set up right. Whoever set this motor up knew what they were doing. The car, the reaction, the response is fantastic. I mean, if I would have 3/4 throttled it, it would have just spun the tires, but it's a nice car. We're cooling properly. Now, it's cold in Florida today, believe it or not. I know it looks beautiful outside, but we're probably only 58, 59 degrees, which here is freezing. But it's just a great car. Real nice paint, nice interior, real nice center console, 4-speed car, great color combo, great performance. Just a lot of positives for our 1970 Chevelle. Again, brakes, look. Stops nice, there's no pull, no vibration. Nice car. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this car along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, this car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. Time is money, and it takes time to ship these cars. We actually employ somebody to ship, not only all the cars we have outgoing to you guys, but all the cars that we buy. So we have to vest the driver, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, insured. We have to set up the pickup of the car at our showroom. We have to arrange the delivery to you. We got to pay the driver when they pick the car up. At a negotiated cost, you will handle all that legwork on your own. Maybe you are a collector and you have your own method of transportation, be it a carrier you've used in the past or your own trailer. You're more than welcome to trailer this 70 Chevelle home. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State and you want to come pick the car up, you can certainly do that as well. The powertrain warranty that I spoke of, it doesn't cover starters, batteries, brakes, alternators, things like that. It only covers internal components of your powertrain. So, keep that in mind. If you get an oil pan gasket leak, that's not on us, that's on you. If you get alternator stops charging, that's going to be something that's on you. But you are covered against major mechanical breakdowns, which is nice. So our full retail price program, you get the security of the warranty, and you get the convenience of the shipping, of us handling all your shipping logistics. Hanksters Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida, Hanksters.com. Check us out.